looks like me. Good morning, everybody. I think most of the seats have filled up, so I think we've all managed to recover from the very excellent hospitality that my Ebeltoft colleague, Mr. R. Cannon from Rams, gave us last night. So again, a big thank you to Mr. Cannon and how very much we enjoyed yesterday evening. Before I do my lecture today, I'd also like to particularly thank Alok Bharadwaj and the Asian Retail Association Congress for giving me this opportunity to come and talk to you this morning. In fact, just before Christmas, round about end of October, beginning of November, as my memory serves me well, I chalked up 40 years of involvement in retail. It was nice to be introduced as an academic. That has been my life for the last 10 years or so. But before that, I was a director of a big fashion company, having worked my way up through 3 retail businesses in various management roles. I also worked as a consultant for many years, as a management consultant, working with a design consultancy agency and also a branding agency. So I've done a bit of everything. And although there are some intellectual frameworks in the presentation this morning, and I think perhaps also there are some practical insights for you. I did wonder whether you would turn up this morning and listen to what I've got to say, because it does pick up quite a lot of the themes that emerged yesterday already. But I think the fact that it puts them into some kind of framework hopefully will add some value for you. I've never been to India before, as I said, so that's a really welcome addition to my experience. I worked in many other countries around the world, both developed and developing. One of the speakers yesterday talked about first mover advantage. There is another side to that coin. As I recall, working with people in the past, we sometimes said that you can always tell the pioneers, because the pioneers are the people with arrows in their backs, because they're the people who have to break new ground and suffer all the pain of doing that. And if you follow where others have trod before you, you do have the opportunity sometimes to leapfrog stages and develop quicker and go into new directions that others hadn't thought of. And I think what I want to really do this morning is to open your eyes to some of the things that are happening in retail, particularly fashion retail, but not only, and to think, how can I apply these to the Indian retail scene? You'll know that much better than me. I know a little bit more about it than I did this time yesterday, but I can imagine that some things will apply pretty directly, and others will have to be modified and adapted for your market.